Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the Always Compete Seahawks podcast. I am Sam. That is Mike. I apologize if my set looks kind of like barren. It's because I'm in the process of moving, so just stay with me here. I know the light's bad and all that. I'm sorry about that. But we're going to be talking about Aldon Smith today, a guy that I was pretty excited for, and it looks like, well, not even looks like, that excitement's out the window.
It's over.
Aldon Smith was released by the Seahawks today. Smith signed in the offseason from Dallas. He, of course, had a pretty good story, being out of the league for a couple of years, really just getting his life back together, coming and playing for Dallas and looking really solid, honestly, just playing. And, he played pretty well. But, it's just like you knew that at one point something was going to go wrong with a guy like Aldon Smith, and it looks like it went wrong today. Of course, he had that legal case where he punched a dude who was wanted in Louisiana for second-degree assault. He looks like he paid bond on all those, and he got out. And Seahawks brought him up, and he worked out. He got into good shape, and apparently he was gearing up to be a starter. He started for most of the mock game. He was very crucial in a lot of Seattle sets. He was looking pretty good. He was looking in shape. He was running that 99 again, which he had like a season with 20 sacks in that 99.
Yeah.
People were excited. And turns out today that he was released. Greg Bell said it was because he, quote, violated the team's trust, which I assume was some kind of clause in his contract or some kind of expectation that they had set for him. They say, hey, if this happens, we will release you. It's like with Gerald McCoy. I don't know if you guys remember from last year when Gerald McCoy tore his hamstring for Dallas in the offseason. Usually you can't cut or trade people that are injured. He had a clause in his contract because he had injuries in that hamstring before. He said, if I have a left hamstring injury, like a left or right hamstring injury, you can cut me. He had an injury in whatever that part was, needed surgery, Dallas cut him. So, teams have clauses like that all the time. It's not unnatural, and it looks like Aldon Smith just violated his. Mike, give your thoughts on this, because this is really big news. This close to the season. We're 3-4 weeks from the season.
Well, we're a couple of days away from the preseason, even more recently. But like you said, Aldon Smith had all talent in the world. Came in that 2011 draft class with Von Miller, J.J. Watt. Actually, for the first 3 years of all their careers, Aldon Smith was beating all of them in total sacks. The dude was an absolute monster for San Francisco. And then, got in some legal trouble. I believe he was abused. He had substance abuse problems. He's been to jail a few times, unfortunately, and then he had a bounce back year with Dallas, and I was excited for him this year. But it sounds to me like there's something new that we don't know about yet. He got into trouble somehow, and unfortunately we have to cut him. So does this suck? Yeah, I was really looking forward to Aldon Smith. But as I believe it was Greg Rosenthal pointed out today, we have a sneaky good defensive line depth. Yeah. There's a lot of other guys that I think will get more opportunities now that I'm still excited for. Like, Daryl Taylor, obviously. You could go to Benson Mayowa, LJ Collier potentially. So there's a couple of guys. Kerry Hyder, going to need to step up. But I really do think that this sucks, but it is what it is, unfortunately.
Yeah, it really does suck. And you really obviously wish for things to have gone better because, like you said, guy with just all the potential in the world, a guy who could have done anything that he really wanted if he just held strong, and he seems like he did not hold strong with whatever they told him to hold strong with. And that's just really a shame. Because I thought that he was going to be a key part of our defense this year, and it looks like throughout all of training camp that was what he was set up for, set up to be a key piece in training in the season, and especially getting those shots in the preseason with the new defense, and that was going to be big.
Yeah, he was killing it in preseason. He was killing it in training camp from everything I saw. He was killing it.
Yeah. This really opens up opportunities for three guys that I'm very excited for. Alton Robinson, who I think has potential through the roof. He had 4 sacks last year in limited playing time. I think that this dude could be a stud. This is really good news for him. This guarantees more playing time because he has a similar build as Aldon Smith, kind of big end kind of thing where he's just like, he's a bigger defensive end. He's more power than speed. He's more of a a JJ Watt than Von Miller. So it's good to see that he's going to get an opportunity. Another guy who's going to get an opportunity, who I've heard has been really, really good in camp, and this is very optimistic for me, Daryl Taylor. Daryl Taylor has reportedly, every single person who's been asked about Daryl Taylor, even reporters at training camp, have used the exact same word every time: explosive.
Yeah.
Which is great considering he's coming off of a really serious leg injury that required him to get surgery and miss all of last year.
Yeah.
Did not even suit up for a game.
I don't even think he practiced last year, to be completely honest.
He practiced at the end of the year towards the Rams playoff game.
Yeah.
I remember because I wanted him to start, and just for the hell of it, because I wanted to see him play, but they were like, no, I'm not going to let him start. If we win, which I thought we were going to do at the time, they were like, if we win, he'll play next week. He has not played in an NFL game. This preseason game, which I believe is Saturday,
Rookie of the Year. That's another rant I want to go on sometime about how Rookie of the Year is so weird. Like, the Randy Arozarena made his debut in 2019. He's still considered a rookie, right? It's so weird how MLB and NBA do it. He's not considered a rookie anymore. But I am really, really excited to see Daryl Taylor. People forget. I mean, this guy was like a bona fide top 15 pick. The injuries were what dropped his draft stock, but without injuries, this guy was a top 10, top 15 pick. So if he can stay healthy, I think we got an absolute steal. And we see this with the Titans a couple of years ago. What's their defensive tackle's name?
Current or former?
Current. What's his name?
No, not sure. Okay, see Jeffrey Simmons?
Jeffrey Simmons. Yeah, Jeffrey Simmons.
Yeah.
Into the draft towards ACL, right? Plummeted his draft stock. Titans took him at 20 or something, whatever they took
Which
him.
was a steal at the time. He was projected top 10, top 5 even. And then
did not play his whole rookie season. Dude's been a fucking monster since after that rookie season. So really hoping that that's the case with Daryl Taylor. And obviously he's going to get more reps now. All the pass rushers are going to get more reps, being that Aldon Smith's out of the mix. So let us know how you guys feel about Aldon Smith being released. Let us know, who you're excited to see step up in the defensive line. And Sam, you got anything else?
No, I mean, real quick, I just want to bring up another name. I mean, Rasheen Green is another guy who I said could have been on the roster bubble. He likely now will make the roster.
Yeah.
It's nearly a guarantee. So I guess that's really good for him as well. But not really much to add after that. I mean, it's kind of a shocking move for this close to the season. And Seahawks got to, I guess, kind of restructure their defense and see what they're going to change. So we'll see y'all next time.
Peace.
Peace out.